To hit Battle Pass level 100 in Season 7, you will need to earn 500 Battle Stars. Now since 5 Battle Stars are earned for every level you increase by, you will need to hit XP level 100 to have the 500 Battle Stars that you need to hit Battle Pass level 100. This will require you to earn 7,780,000 XP in total, which may sound like a lot, but actually isn't too bad as long as you know what to do. Of course guys, to learn how to level up fast and hit level 100, subscribe with notifications. 100,000 has been my dream for as long as I can remember, and I know it's a cliche, but we could actually hit it today if every one of you guys did subscribe. So help my dream come true and subscribe mean a lot to me. So to start, a lot of people have been talking about the Imposters game mode, as it is one of the best ways to ever come to Fortnite to level up. At least it used to be, because as you can see guys, there has been a massive nerf to it. Now we only get 50% as much XP as we did before. But is it still worth doing? Well, let's find that out. Now to start, here are the new XP numbers from Imposters according to G-Matrix Games. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, so I'm sorry. On Twitter. As you can see, the best way to get XP, okay, that actually rhymed, regardless, is still completing agent tasks, as you can complete a bunch of them in a single game. Now, the ideal strategy that will give you the most XP is to get into a party of 4 people, join a private game, and then have the imposter sit down in the corner while everyone else completes their tasks. Now, of course, you can just play a regular game of Imposters with strangers and complete tasks that way. However, private matches are much more efficient, as you don't need to worry about other players, you know, trying to actually play the game and getting in your way. Anyway, shout out to these videos by Postbox Pat. This is where I got this information from. In Postbox Pat's, okay, it's actually pretty hard to say, but in his first level up fast video of the season, he shows how much XP he got from a 2.5 minute game with his party. Keep in mind, these numbers are pre-nerf. So, player 1 earned 18.4 thousand XP. Player 2 then earned 16.4 thousand XP, player 3 earned 14.4 thousand XP, and finally, the imposter earned 6.4 thousand XP. Now this is absolutely insane for a 2.5 minute game. Even after the nerf, player 1 would have earned 9.2 thousand XP, player 2 would have earned 8.2 thousand XP, player 3 would have earned 7.2 thousand XP, and the imposter would have earned 3.2 thousand XP in only 2.5 minutes. Note, this 2.5 minute number is under ideal circumstances. I did get it from Postbox Pat's video and have not yet tested it myself. Keep in mind, Imposters games may take slightly longer, or it may take you extra time to load into the lobby, and I cannot say for certain that Postbox Pat's number takes this into account. Now I know it's pretty hard to visualize the meaning behind these numbers, so let's put them into a form that's a bit more clear. Now let's start by taking the mean or the average of the data points, which is 8.2 thousand XP. This also happens to be the same as the median or middle value of the player dataset as well. Hence, it's reasonable to assume that if you're doing this method for yourself, that you would earn approximately 8.2 thousand XP in this 2.5 minute game. Now, while some games you may earn more XP, in some games you may earn less XP, on average, you will earn 8.2 thousand XP per game. Okay, so if you did this for an hour and did not get the imposter at all, you would earn 196.8 thousand XP. So that's a rate of 196.8 thousand XP per hour. But keep in mind, you will sometimes be the imposter. And when you're an imposter, well, you'll only earn 3.2 thousand XP over the course of the 2.5 minute game instead of 8.2 thousand XP. That's a pretty big difference. Hence, you'll want to multiply this 196.8 thousand number by 3 over 4, since on average you will only not be the imposter in 3 out of every 4 games. This will tell us how much XP you can expect to earn over the course of an hour from games that you are not the imposter. In this case, the number is 147.6 thousand. Now, let's calculate how much XP you're going to get from being the imposter. So same thing for this, essentially take the number that you'll get for being the imposter. We only have one data set for now, so 3.2 thousand XP. Then if we were to assume that you'd be an imposter for all 24 games in that hour, that'll tell us that you can expect to earn a rate of 76.8 thousand XP an hour. However, since you'll only be the imposter for 1 in every 4 games, we're going to multiply this number by 1 over 4. As you can see, you'll earn 19.6 thousand XP an hour from only games that you are the imposter. Finally, all we gotta do is add this 19.6 thousand number to a 147.6 thousand number from before, and in total that tells us from doing this method that you'll earn 166.8 thousand XP an hour. Now, given you only need 80,000 XP per level, that is just over 2 levels an hour that you can earn from grinding imposters. Okay. That was a lot. So at this rate, to earn the 7,780,000 XP you need to hit level 100, it will take you 46.64 hours, or about 2-ish days of playing Fortnite straight. If you wanted to go from level 0 to 100 in a 31-day month, you would need to grind this method for 1.5 per hours a day. To hit it in 2 weeks, you need to play 3.33 hours a day. Keep in mind, this is assuming that you're just playing imposters and aren't doing anything else. So my take on this, that's certainly a lot of Fortnite to play. It is certainly manageable if you break it up over a larger time frame. Like if you were to use the entire season, you get away with playing only like 45 minutes a day. But if you want to hit level 100 right now, grinding imposters is by far the best way of getting XP, as just playing the game regularly, you'll barely get any XP. And in regards to challenges, well, those are limited, and you can't just do challenges back to back to back all day until you're at level 100, unfortunately. Now to get an idea of just how bad it is playing the game regularly without doing challenges, without supercharge or imposters, in this video over here, you guessed it, I did math. So what I did is clicked on a couple of YouTube videos claiming what are supposedly some of the best XP routes in the game. I then carefully timed to see how much XP they got over the course of a couple minutes, and then multiplied that to see how much XP they could get if they were to do this for an hour. What I found is that at best, XP routes will only give you about 50,000 XP an hour as of writing. However, the other day, Epic did announce that they will be buffing these numbers going into the future, so these numbers may be a bit different by the time that you're watching this video, depending on when you're watching it, of course. Anyway, there is one more method that you can do that makes things a whole lot easier, so you don't need to spend like days grinding imposters just to hit level 100. And that is the classic AFK and creative XP method. Now doing it, you'll earn 25,200 XP every 15 minutes that you're AFK for, which translates to 126,000 XP for every 75 minutes that you are AFK. However, the biggest issue with this is that you're limited to, I believe, 75 minutes per day. So to hit level 100 doing this alone, it'll take you like 5 minutes a day in terms of your own time, but in terms of like actual time, like in the real world, 61.75 days. And if you're curious, if you log on to Fortnite 5 minutes a day, over the course of 61 days, that's just over 300 minutes of your own time, of your life just gone. That's 5 hours just spent logging on and off of Fortnite, so you hit level 100. So using this method to hit level 100 is certainly doable, but it'll take a long time. Now, for the best way to hit level 100. First off, if you haven't already, knock off some of your easiest challenges and supercharged XP while playing casually. Some of these things can be really good for leveling up to help you hit level 100. Though I didn't talk about them much in this video because I made a whole separate video on those, so if you want to learn more about that, I highly recommend watching this video by me after you finish watching this video, of course. Alright, so secondly, you're actually going to want to combine these last two methods. So just log into Fortnite once a day and be AFK. Okay, that rhymes. We just claim your 126,000 supercharged XP. Then when it actually comes to playing Fortnite, just play a bit of imposters every day. Now the amount of time that you want to spend playing imposters actually depends on how soon you want to hit level 100 by. That's because the longer your time frame is for hitting level 100, the more XP you'll be able to claim from being AFK and creative. Now I know it's a bit confusing, so I went through all the effort of making a calculator that keeps track of all of this. Yeah, maybe I should find better things to do than just doing math in my free time. Regardless, this is going to help you guys out because it'll tell you exactly how much Fortnite you need to play per day to hit level 100. For example, let's say you're level 20 and want to hit level 100 in the next 3 weeks, which, as you should all know from your sick math skills, is 21 days. Hopefully you knew that. Anyway, just on my calculator, enter a couple of values and bam! As you can see, you'll need to play about an hour of Fortnite a day. This will include 54 minutes of grinding imposters, then an additional 3 minutes to load up into a creative lobby. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest guys, I was gonna dedicate like a massive section of this video, breaking up all of this math and showing you guys how my calculator works. But then I realized that I didn't feel like getting like 100 hate comments from people who are just cursing me out because I can't stand math. So I made the difficult decision to cut out those 3 paragraphs from the video. But of course, if you are bored, here you go. This is what I wrote in my script. Don't worry, it only took me like 45 minutes, and it does have literally no other use than the fact that I'm mentioning it now. So I gotta milk it out as much as I can. Alright, so now on to how you guys can use this calculator for yourself. Of course guys, to learn how to level up fast and hit level 100, subscribe with notifications and help me hit my dream of 100,000 subscribers, which is totally doable since like 97% of you guys aren't subscribed, so it'd mean a lot to me. Alright, so to start, you're gonna want to figure out what level you are. This step is actually very difficult because for it, you have to open your console or computer, whatever it is, then click Fortnite, open the game, and then right in the corner it'll tell you what level you are. I know, it's pretty tricky. Anyway, then your time frame, just ask, hey, when do I be level 100 by? 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, you get the idea. Now the reason for this is simple. My calculator needs both these values in order to determine how long it will take you to hit level 100. Once you have that in mind, then go to this spreadsheet that will be linked at the top of the description. Please ignore my actual description. I optimize that very carefully so my videos rank at the top of search. And let's just say the grammar is not the best in it, so I wouldn't recommend reading it. Anyway, once you're on the spreadsheet, make a copy of it like you can see here. You will need a Google account because it's Google Sheets, so yeah. Finally, just input your time frame here, and then right here, how much XP that you have already earned, which you can find by opening this chart from Pro Game Guides, scrolling down to your level, and then looking into this column right here. Now this website will be the second link in the description, and also can be found by clicking on Total XP Accumulated in my spreadsheet. And bam, there you go. My spreadsheet will spit out a bunch of neat values. It's really cool to mess around with, and as you can see, the longer time frame is, the less Fortnite you need to play per day. If you want to hit level 100 in a week from level 0, you gotta play a modest 5 hours a day. But if you want to hit it in a more reasonable month, well, now you only need to play for 41 minutes a day. If you want to hit it in 70 days, now we're looking at a negative number. Don't worry, that's not a mistake. Well, it kind of is, you'll see. Now, of course, the reason this number decreases the longer your time frame is because for every day you increase your time frame by, that's an extra 126,000 XP you can get from creative. And obviously, once you extend your time frame past 62 days, these numbers will turn negative since you'll earn more than the needed 7,780,000 XP from being AFK in creative. So there you go, Storm Ranger Guides, the only YouTuber showing you how to hit level 100 in a negative amount of time. Beat that, Postbox Bat. No, but obviously, guys, you can't hit level 100 in negative time. Sadly enough, I wish you could. What I should have done is make a limit-based time of 0 plus 3 minutes per day for logging into creative, but I'm really not that good at programming, even though it's not really programming, it's Google Sheets, so I didn't do that. Alright, so I'm gonna be honest, guys, out of the hundreds of videos I made for YouTube, this was probably one of the hardest to write due to all of the math. Yeah, maybe I should have spent the time that I spent writing the script, studying, since I got like a 25% on my last Calc 2 quiz. But anyway, guys, subscribe and it would totally all be worth it. Totally, yeah. Anyway, click right here to learn how to level up fast this season through your challenges and other more conventional methods, because those are also great if you want to hit level 100. That is all for now, and I will see you all later.